my dear. Can't pretend that I was perfect, leaving you in fear. Oh man, what a world, the things I hear. If I could act on my revenge, no would I. Some kill, some steal, some break your heart, and you thought that I would let it go and let you walk. With broken hearts. Let's do that song for Pete.
Alright guys, so I have not posted in a while, and recently it's been a huge struggle to post, and I haven't really talked about it with literally anyone I'm friends with or, I talk to about my posting, anything like that. I haven't talked to you guys about it, but recently the easiest part about my filming has been, the cinematics, going in the gym, filming, everything's easy, but once it gets down to the talking part, I literally just cannot do it. And that's because my recent struggle with my skin, my acne, has been absolutely devastating to my self-conscious, my confidence, everything like that. And it's really hard to talk about because, I've put myself on this pedestal in my own brain that, I film because I'm perfect, everything's perfect, and I look at myself to be this perfect role model and have all these expectations. And once I dwindle down or something is not as perfect as I want it to be, my mind just goes absolutely crazy. You know, it eats away at that one imperfection, and I'm struggling to find a way to, you know, conquer that fear. But I've set a goal to myself now that I'm not going to care, and I'm going to set out with my passion and truly go back to the reason why I started filming, is to help others, not for a selfish, you know, personal reason that I've put this ideology in my own brain to recently. And I'm going to go back to that sort of stance on filming for others and not for myself. And I'm really, it's going to be really hard, but, you know, I'm going to put out the content, and I'm going to do it. And that is because of my recent discovery of manifestation, visualization, and that's been a really big key factor. And I've been watching these videos of people telling me how, like, older people, older gentlemen, older women, saying how they regret not doing more stuff in the past. And as I'm getting older, you know, I'm turning 18. I started this channel at, what, 15, 16? You know, I'm starting to see that regret. You know, I regret not filming and studying more cinematography, stuff like that, back when I first started. And I'm just don't want to be that old person where it's, I live with regret, you know. And I don't want you guys to either. I want you guys to fulfill your passion, and however way I can help with that, you know, leave in the comments. You know, I leave my Snapchat, my Instagram, my Gmail. You could email me anything. You know, I answer most all questions when you send them. So that's sort of been the gist of what's been going on recently with my inactive posts. You know, I still post my physique because my physique's actually looking semi-decent. You know, my body dysmorphia for that is not too crazy. I've been keeping up with my calories. You know, it's hard. Right now it's 9:30, and since 7 o'clock I haven't had calories, and it's been really brutal, and I'm really hungry. But that's the easy part right now. The only part I've been struggling with my skin recently, and that's been really hard because I've always had really crystal clear skin, and I haven't formed a way to deal with it yet. It is getting a lot better, as I can see. So I'm just going to keep working with that. I'm not going to let it get to my head anymore. Obviously it will, but I'm going to minimize that and minimize how much I focus on it. And literally all I'm going to be focused on right now is just putting out content, making the best content possible. I'm not going to care about anything else, not going to care what people say. And I think you guys should live up to that mentality as well. And I'm going to be the perfect representation of that. I'm going to be an awesome role model for you guys. And I'm going to shape how other people think. I'm stuttering here right now because I'm trying to go super in depth and just put out what I'm trying to say, but I really want to, and I'm going to help others instead of try to help myself. I'm going to put others before myself with this channel, as I intended when I first began this channel. I went back and watched my first video, and I'm going to put those ethics to the test, and I'm going to represent those ethics once again. And I feel like this is going to be a complete change in the channel. And yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm excited to see how far I go in the future. Hopefully I'll look back on this video one day and see all the progress I made, and maybe, hopefully, I'm going to be really happy with how I handled this situation. And yeah, I just can't wait. That's all I had to say for today, but thank you guys for listening. As again, if you have any problems, anything, you could email me, comments, Instagram, Snapchat, anything, and I'll answer. So I'll see you guys in the next one.